Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Becca. Today I thought it would be fun to literally just redo our entire home, and we are doing that on a $0 budget. So I'm just in the mood to switch things up. If you've been around for my channel for a very long time, it's been like 2 years I think, our home has basically looked the same since I started my channel. I don't really move things around too often. And I am going to credit this to my husband. I went out to Target the other day and my sons and my husband were at home, and apparently he used to do this to his mom with his uncle and his brothers, and they would like move stuff around as a joke. I walked in the door and I was like, wait, I actually love what you did. So a lot of the layout is my husband's idea. So I thought it would be fun to just kind of give the home a refresh, but only using what we have. And maybe we'll decorate for Easter as well, but we're going to use what we already have from last year. So if any of that interests you, don't forget to subscribe, say hello down below, and let this video be a reminder that you don't always need to go out and repurchase a bunch of things to make your home feel new. When I was growing up, I remember my mom would constantly rearrange the house, and rearranging the house was something fun. We'd come home and our room would look different. I do it to my kids' room all the time. They redid their room with Daddy and it's so cute. So I'm gonna leave their room, but we're gonna focus on the main living spaces, the dining room, the living room. The TV room can't really change that much because the sofa literally fits like on those two walls, but we're gonna move around some furniture and decorate, and I'm really excited. So I hope you stick around, but first I'm gonna make some coffee. Speed away from the holy mind, pride. That's where I never thought it would matter. If I'm gone by now, all my weakness keep on linger on repeat like it will be my favorite song. Oh, I know I should be moving. So this sofa is extremely heavy, just like a lot of the furniture in our house. So my husband did most of the moving, and I kind of just slid everything into place. If you've been around, you know the sofa basically sat in the middle of the room, and it was kind of this awkward, funky layout, but it worked well because we homeschool. I have a 3 and 5-year-old, and they always play in the family room or the living room, which we absolutely love. So it was just kind of hard to block off the room. I don't know why. I never thought about putting the sofa on this wall, and it fits like a dream. So when we looked at it this way, it was like, well, the chairs can actually fit out here. I got so excited. You'll know if when you're rearranging furniture, like, I hope this fits, I think it's gonna fit, and then it does, and it's like, okay, great, I can move on. So these chairs used to sit in our bedroom, and well, they were out here first, and then they moved into our bedroom, and they just don't do justice in our bedroom. I feel like they look so much better out here. We originally bought them for this room, and then my kids, when they were younger, would like stand on them and try to rock back and forth. If you have little boys, you'll understand. So they moved into our bedroom. We got new ones, and so these finally get to come back out. I love them. They are so comfortable, and I like the lines and the colors. It's just really pretty. The colors of the curtains in the chair don't pull on camera, but off camera they're really like a very light, almost like a blue gray. They look like purple right now, but I promise they're like a blue gray. So I'm kind of trying to play around with like where our coffee table is gonna go. My husband and I have drawn out some ideas, and we're gonna try to make one. So cross your fingers that that works out. So I'm just gonna kind of play around with things, and then as I go from room to room, kind of just sliding furniture around. I'm gonna also throw up some Easter decor. I'm not gonna do too much cleaning today, so ignore the hall tree. It's a mess. We're in the middle of sports and just everything, so everything is out, but I'm not going to worry about that today.
You'll see how the light comes in through this window. I love the light. I love staring at our trees, especially our big pine tree in the front, and then looking out at the backyard. This creates such a conversational moment. And because our kids are getting older, it's just nice. We used to all squeeze on the sofa every night, talk about our day, and now that they're getting older, it's just nice to, number one, I feel like the house feels so much more open, but this is standing basically at the front door, and it kind of creates a separation. We don't have a mudroom. We don't have a full entryway. Eventually, I've been talking about it for years, but my husband and I can't decide on a type of flooring for the house, like throughout the house. We'd eventually like to do some sort of hardwood, and we can't agree on a color. So until we do, we're just going to live with the carpet. But eventually we wanted to do like a walkway from the door to the kitchen, but finding something that matches the floor already is extremely hard. So we're going to end up having to do something all throughout the house except for the bedrooms. But I just love how open it is. It's so pretty. We'll move those two pieces in a minute, but I got this shot after, and our kids still have all of the space to play and then some. I just feel like our house was supposed to look like this. So if you are looking at things in your home, just kind of get a little bit creative, because I mentioned in the beginning of this video, my husband kind of did this as a joke, and then I was like, no, we're gonna roll with it. He moved a few pieces of furniture, and I was like, wait. So it just turned into like this whole thing that we rearranged the whole house, and I was like, okay, move this here, and then I'll slide it into place. But they used to do this when they were younger with their mom and their uncle, and I thought it was so funny, but I actually loved everything. So his plan backfired. Side note, my husband can't stand this photo or this canvas. I loved it. I found it at Dollar General. I think it was like $10. I thought it was pretty. I tried to like add some color over the gold, but it didn't really work out. So we're just going to throw a wreath up there. Use what you have. Move things around. Things that you may not think will work. Apparently they do. Let me know what you guys think. I've mentioned this for quite some time, but we are finally moving on from our backyard, and we've gotten so many things done back there. It's finally time to kind of shift our focus this year. I want to focus more on making our home inside a little bit more ours and just giving it some character. I think this wall is just begging for some sort of accent wall. I don't know if that's board and batten, if I want to do paneling, if I want to do like a brick overlay and do, I don't know what it's called. It's almost like whitewashing the brick, but it's a certain texture. I don't know. I have so many ideas. I've priced out all three options. Let me know if you think brick would look good, a paneling, or board and batten. I cannot decide. Or if I just want a chair rail almost 3/4 up. That's what I was talking about earlier. But anytime I do a voiceover or an audio like talking on the camera, sometimes there's so much background noise. Let me know what your thoughts are down below. I couldn't decide on these wreaths either. I think I did a poll on Instagram and everybody loved the wreath I'm holding now. I couldn't get it to stay on this little thumbtack, and I use this for everything, or command strips. So I think I ended up going with the magnolia wreath, but I honestly switch them like every 2 weeks. I'm gonna just go ahead and finish dusting in here, put up a little bit of Easter decor, and then we'll move on to another part of the house.
Would you follow me, or would you let it be? If I leave tonight, we could do this right. We'll find the remedy. Or would you stay with me now till the morning light? Before you turn away, I just want you to know that I didn't throw your stuff away. Before you make up your mind that I'm nowhere to find, I'm standing right here. I know that I told you we're over. I swear that I'm sober. Just listen, I miss you. And I know that I said all these things, but now when you're with her, I can see that you miss me. Would you stay till the morning light, or would you follow me, or would you let it be? If I leave tonight, we could do this right. We'll find the remedy. Or would you stay with me now till the morning light? follow me, or would you let it be? If I leave tonight, we could do this right. We'll find the remedy, or would you stay with me now till the morning? Would you stay till the morning light, or would you follow me, or would you let it be? If I leave tonight, we could do this right. We'll find the remedy, or would you stay with me now till the morning light, till the morning light, till the morning light, till the morning light, yeah. Till the morning light, till the morning light, till the morning light, yeah. I know that I told you we're over. I swear that I'm sober. Just listen, I miss you. And I know that I said all these things, but now when you're with her, I can see that you miss me.
So a lot of these items I've had for quite some time. I think they're hydrangeas. I got these picks from Dollar Tree. I don't know. I haven't seen them in my store. Again, we live in a really small town, so my store doesn't typically get a lot of floral, but there are a few towns around us, and those Dollar Trees are amazing. But I haven't seen them. These were like extra long picks, and I don't know why. I just happened to be in the store that day. I've never seen them again. I think I grabbed 4 of them at the time. So I just threw them in with the greenery. I wanted some sort of pop. I kind of edited it later, but I got these at a local library. So I think there was like 12 of them. They're really pretty books. I like the color of them. I like the gold. And I think they are history, so we can use them for homeschool, and they just look really cool. I got the whole set for like $5. So I kind of use them as risers all throughout the house. And then a lot of this stuff is from Dollar Tree that I've either DIY'd over the last few years or just decor that I've picked up. Again, I'm trying to just use what I have, and like I have to go out every time it's a new season or a new holiday and replace all of the decor that I do have. There are certain things that I love that I've made, like these signs. I threw the little bunny troll farm sign over an old Valentine's Day Dollar Tree sign, and I like the border, so I just slapped it on there, put a bow on it with a little carrot from a garland I had. I think I DIY'd this last year or the year before, but it can get a little costly, and honestly it takes up a lot of mental space to try to constantly replace your decor, which, don't get me wrong, I'm the first one to go into the store and see what's out for this season, but it's also just fun to kind of work with what you have and then add things here and there, like these little bunnies I got at Target. I think because I didn't go out and try to redo all of our decor, whether that's on a small budget or a big budget, it was just fun to see what I could come up with around the house.
Agree with me, but when there's complications, you withdraw and leave me to be. When there's a problem, you become like a wall, and every time I trip, it's a free fall. Why don't you help me the way I help you? You don't have to save me, just be my parachute. When I'm feeling down, you're just not there, making sure I'm okay. Why don't you help me the way I help you?
So I'm not even gonna pretend that I could move this buffet, and I tried, and then I ended up having to call my husband and he picked it up. We had to carry this over from, it used to be on the entry wall. If you've never seen any of my previous videos, again, I'm gonna try to put some clips or like a still shot in the corner to see where you guys could see what was here before. This is meant to, when they were showing the house, they had bar stools here, and I loved the idea. Like, there was bar stools all around. I think there was 2 where the buffet are and then 2 on the other side, and it was so cute. And I was like, this is gonna be great for, you know, having breakfast or dinner or lunch. These are thrifted books again, and they're just super cool to look at, and they're nice. There was so much pollen. I had flowers in the house. There was pollen everywhere. So I'm trying to shake it out of the books. But then, you know, you have little kids, and I had like my little guys, they were tiny, and I was like, oh my goodness, they're gonna break a tooth, they're gonna try to climb up here, they're gonna tip. So we've never had bar stools up here, and I honestly just can't imagine that because the space is a little bit on the smaller side. So my husband was like, you know, this measures exactly the length of the front of the island, if that makes any sense. And I was like, this would be so cute. He's like, you can put your Christmas village here, we can put family photos up here. It just kind of opens the space a little bit. So it was fun to decorate for Easter. I tried to use this garland from I think I picked this up at Dollar Tree a few months ago. Dollar Tree comes out with all of their decor super early, and my kids fell in love with it. So I was like, okay, it's $3. There's no way I can DIY this. Does anybody DIY from Dollar Tree? Because I feel like the prices are getting a little bit crazy. Even though it's only $1.25, they're starting to sell things like this that I would naturally want to DIY, but there's no way I can DIY this for $3. So you're like almost forced to buy it. So we ended up putting it in the kids' room. It didn't work out here. It was way longer than I had anticipated, but super cute. So I'm going to throw some decor up here. And I actually love this because it kind of draws your attention to the kitchen, but it's not an empty wall anymore.
Knew from the first time I saw ya, you were not like the others. A cool kind of melody. You rattled my cage without warning. Kept it up right till the morning. A new kind of ecstasy. You found a different side of me, the one I'd like to be. A different side of me, yeah. You found a different side of me, like someone pretty neat. A different side of me, yeah. No stop signs, counting down till we take flight. It's how you make me feel. Yeah, yeah. Let's call in sick and be lazy. I'm all for doing what's crazy, 'cause you make it real, yeah. You found a different side of me, the one I'd like to be. A different side of me, yeah, yeah. Like someone pretty neat. A different side of me, yeah, yeah. I can feel that you're changing me. Day by day got me shedding skin. The layers are peeled away. Got me moving through time and space. Your magic can't be erased. Can't be erased. You found a different side of me, the one I'd like to be. A different side of me, yeah, yeah. You found a different side of me, like someone pretty neat. A different side.
Okay, so not much to change in here, and my tripod bounces all the time because my boys, you can see their shadows, but they're like bouncing back and forth. and the corner behind the cabinet I just pulled over to the other side of the room was a hot mess. There's all kinds of stuff back there. So I went ahead and mopped, and it just, yeah, it gets kind of grody. So that is our homeschool cabinet. I am thinking about painting it. There's swatches on the back of it, and I am notorious for painting the back of something and taking months to decide the color. But I almost want to paint it like a sage green or either black. I kind of regret the fact that I painted it. It was this wood. I think we got it at IKEA, oh my gosh, like 5 or 6 years ago. We used it as a shoe cabinet. We used it for storage, all kinds of things, and it's just kind of floated around the house. It's amazing for our school cabinet. We keep all of our homeschool items there, and we homeschool in the dining room. I brought this lamp out from mine and my husband's room. It literally just collects dust, and so it kind of just adds something cute in the living room, especially like when we do arts and crafts at night, or if, you know, my husband and I need to do something at the table, and it honestly is just something else that I can decorate with. So we turned the table, and my husband has been saying to do this forever, and my kids loved it, and I'm like, no, there's no way, because they run in and out of the kitchen. You guys have such a fear of my kids getting hurt, so anytime I can try, I mean, naturally that's just what you do as a mom, right? But I have to get over that. So we turned it. They turned that corner so quick. So I ended up leaving the table and just kind of turning it, and I feel like it made the biggest change because it makes the dining room feel so much more open. I don't know how long it's going to stay like this, but we will see. And in the meantime, it's just fun to kind of, if you ever rearrange your house, you wake up and you're like, I have a new home. It's great. It's so much fun.
You were my best friend. Didn't care about the rules, good on the weekends. I'll be in fools, drifting to deep space. So brave and so stupid, just like the movies. I was gonna stay in the fight with you, just thinking we would do this until we couldn't do it. Each and every high, every night with you. You and me so clueless. We were just broken, shattered, singing along to nothing matters. Stray around like nighttime rumors. We were in too deep. In your worn out sweaters, thinking we'll be young forever. Driving in your mom's old hatchback, and we were in too deep. Cause I'm thinking we'll be young, be young, be young. Cause I'm thinking we'll be young forever. Cause I'm thinking we'll be young, be young, be young. Cause I'm thinking we'll be. Where did it begin? Where did it end? Hanging on loose strings, unable to bend. I never listened, trying to prove it, just like the movie.
Okay, so last little change, and these aren't major changes when you do like a home refresh or you think of a makeover. I know it's really easy to kind of default to like the social media mind, and I go there myself too, especially being someone who uploads their home on the internet. It can kind of set you back a little bit and be like in that comparison mind, and sometimes it's hard to get out of that, but you don't have to go so far extreme. And I think I'm learning that the older I get, is like you just need to make your home for you and for your family. Do what works for you. These guys, I find baseball cards everywhere. That's what I slipped into my desk. This has never been in here. This is a secretary desk we've had in my husband's family forever. You can see the carrots hanging from the drawer. My son did that, and I thought it was so sweet. Same with this rocking chair. They've never been paired in this room. I think, I want to say last year they were in where the sofa is right now. So this kind of floated around, but I do actually use this to edit a lot of my videos. I use it for homeschool records. I use this to pay bills. So the desk is extremely functional. This is our TV room. It's kind of like a little cove. I think we have an option. We can eventually turn it into another bedroom if we wanted. So it's a little bit quieter in this room, so at night it just is a little bit more cozy. I can turn on a little lamp in here and light a candle. It's a lot nicer that it's not in the main living spaces, so if I need to work on something, I can do so without waking everybody up. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Be patient with yourself, be patient with your home, give yourself grace, and don't forget to just make yourself happy, even if it's something so small as moving furniture around. This has been, gosh, it's been like 3 or 4 weeks and it still feels like I have a new home. I love refreshing our spaces. I will see you guys in the next video. Thanks for hanging out today.